Tell me how storytelling as a filmmaker synthesized into selling lithium-ion batteries and how those batteries might change the world. Because that sounds like an unlikely but also a fascinating trajectory.
Yeah, I love where you're going with this because stories are everything. And from the time I was a little kid, I always loved telling stories. And it wasn't until I kind of randomly took a class in high school, a video class, and I realized, oh, this is how you tell stories. Here's this medium. It's so visual. But then it kind of came full circle for me as I started to work with clients and realize that whether you're marketing, whether you're trying to find investors, whether you're trying to sell something, it's all about the story. And so that's where this company was really interesting to me and Dragonfly Energy's story for the future, to answer your question of how it can actually change the world, is we're a hugely popular brand of batteries today through our Battleborn Batteries brand, but we have over 45 patents, including some that have our CEO's a battery scientist by trade. He's a genius, and he and his R&D team have developed a process using a dry deposition method to create a completely non-flammable battery cell. And the reason that's such a big deal is because right now the grid is stressed. There is so much energy demand, and even more so as we put more EVs on the road. People go home and they plug it into the wall and they get their power from the grid. So it's putting even more demand. So as we try to electrify, as we try to do more good, we're actually not causing more harm, but putting more demand, and we have to find a way to build that up. And so you look to renewable energy, right? If we need more energy, let's not go to fossil fuels. Let's go to renewable energy. The problem and the hurdle around that is renewable energy is intermittent. So the wind's not always blowing, the sun's not always shining. So you're not fully harnessing that. To fully harness that, you need a reliable and safe energy storage solution. So batteries. And that way we can scale renewable energy and not have to just turn to fossil fuels, which we know we can do quickly. So by having a non-flammable battery that's energy dense and cost effective will allow widespread adoptability for a completely, smart grid across the country. So grid storage, distributed storage in houses and office buildings and manufacturing warehouses. But in order to get truly adopted, that has to be safe. So our batteries are really safe today. But as everybody knows, lithium is still flammable. And even if it's not the battery itself that's causing that fire, if it does catch fire, it can be difficult to put out. So that's why for us, the future of battery technology not only is incredible technology, but can make that level of an impact too.